Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Intan Bimilani. I will teach 10th graders social and science for my PLP exam. Okay, I will start it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello class, how are you today?
I'm fine. And how about you?
I'm fine, Miss.
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine class. Had you lunch today? Have you lunch today?
Yes, miss, I have lunch.
Okay, I hope you are fresh and happy today. Before we start our lesson, please let's pray together. Okay, who's absent today? Well, now please write your name on attendance list that I share to you in your group WhatsApp as a proof your attendance today. Okay. Please write your name on group WhatsApp for as a proof of your attendance today. Before we start our lesson, I want to give a motivational quote to all of you. The motivational quote from Jackson Bro. The motivational quote is, the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Do your best starting today. Don't be a procrastinator and don't be lazy, because the lazy people will never success. Do you understand? Don't be a lazy people. Yes.
No, miss.
We must diligent. Don't be lazy. Okay, now I want.
Okay, miss.
Okay, now I want to ask you what we have learned last week. Do you remember?
About the biographic text.
Yes, you are right. We have learned about biography text. Do you know why we learn a biography text? Who can answer why we learn the biography text? Fatima Adinda, can you answer why we learn biography text?
We can have a motivation from the
Here.
people life.
Yes, we because from biography text provides inspiration and motivation and teaches a life lesson. Do you understand why we will learn biography text? Are you still with me, guys?
Yes, miss, I'm this.
Next, I want to share to you the PPT on your screen. Can you see? Can you see the PPT on your screen?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
We'll discuss about the biography text. Before we start our lesson, I want to tell to you about our learning objectives. There are 3 learning objectives. The first is students are able to find and identify the social function, generic structure, and language features of biographic context. And then the second, students are able to analyze the social function, generic structure, and language features of biographic context. And the last learning objective is students are able to write biographical text correctly and in context. Do you understand our learning objectives?
Yes, Miss.
Miss.
Next, we will discuss about the definition of biography, the social function of biography, the generic structure of biography, language features of biography, and the example. The first is the definition of biography. The word biography comes from medieval Greek. Uh, the, the word of biography comes from a medieval Greek. The bios means life and graphia means writing. So bios graphia from medieval Greek, it means life writing. And then the definition of biography is a detailed description or account of a person's life. Biography is a life story of a person written by someone else. It is non-fiction text. And usually biographies are about historical figures, but sometimes they are also about people still living. And the writer of biography is called the biographer. Do you understand the definition of biography?
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
Miss. I understand.
Yes, Miss.
Who can repeat the definition of biography?
I can, Miss.
Okay, please, what is the definition of biography?
Definition: biography is a detailed description or account of person life. Biography is life story of a person written by someone else. It is non-fiction text.
Okay, thank
Usually
you.
biographies.
Okay, thank you, Monica. The pronunciation of biography is not geography, but biography.
Biography.
Okay, biography. Next, we will discuss about the social function. The social function of biography is to inform by retelling past events and achievements in a person's life, and to give main information easily and educate to the readers. From the social function on your PPT, do you understand what that means from the social function on PPT? Do you understand?
Yes, Miss. I understand.
Okay, next, the generic structure of biography text. There are three generic structures of biography text. The first is orientation. Orientation it gives the readers the background information of the person. It is the opening paragraph. It usually contains newsworthy information about the person. Uh, Orientation contains the introduction like her or his name and her his was born like that. Do you understand the contents or of orientation?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Next, a series of events. The events should be in chronological order, like the story of her or his life, like her or his uh, edu- education, her or his job, and other. Do you understand a series of events?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
And then the last reorientation. It consists of conclusion or a comment of the writer. Sometimes it tells about the achievement or the contribution of the person. Reorientation it is optional. Uh, Maybe it can be omitted. Then like not all the biography text contains reorientation. Do you understand the reorientation?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Next, the language features. The language features of biographical recount text. The first is use specific names of the people involved in the biography. For the example, Ki Hajar Dewantara, who else? Uh,
Soekarno.
Hajar Kartini.
Soekarno, Kartini, yes, like that. And then use simple past tense. But the final paragraph could also include the present tense. Why biography text use simple past tense? Who can answer? Angela Nur Intan, can you answer why the biography text use simple past tense?
I can.
Sylvia Wahyuning Tias, can you answer?
I don't know, Miss.
Who can
I
answer?
can, Miss.
What's your name?
Fatima.
Fatima.
Fatima,
Okay.
Miss.
Why Fatima?
Because the biography text tell about past events.
Yes, you are right. Give applause. Because text because the biography text is the text what happened and must use simple past tense. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
You you must understand about simple past tense when
Miss.
you write the biography text. And then the third is use linking word to do with time. Like last year uh, on Monday 2012, like that. About the time, yes. And the fourth is use action verb. Action verb. Do you know what is action verb?
Gunakan kata kerja, Miss.
Can you give an example of action verb?
Gunakan kata kerja. No, Miss.
Like graduated is action verb. So many example of action verb you can find on text on biography text. Do you understand the example of action verb?
Yes, Miss.
Do you understand, guys?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next the example
Yes, Miss.
of biography text. Who can read this text? Who can read?
Can, Miss.
What's your name?
Okay, Miss.
What's your name? Who can read, guys?
I can, Miss.
Monica, please read the text, the first paragraph, only the first paragraph.
Okay, Miss. The early life of Barack Obama. Barack Obama was born on August 4, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii. His father was a Kenyan named Barack Obama. His mother was a white American named Anne Dunham. His parents separated when he was 2 years old and later divorced. His father returned to Kenya and saw him only once more before he died in an automobile accident in 1982.
Okay. Can you find the next? Read the second
I can,
paragraph.
Miss.
I can, Miss.
What's your
I can,
name?
Miss. Mirna Alfitri, Miss.
Nirna Alfitri, please read the second paragraph.
After the divorce, Obama, a mother, then married an Indonesian, Lolo Sentoro. The family then moved to the stepfather's home country in 1967. Obama attended local school in Jakarta until he was 10 years old.
Okay, next, the third paragraph. Who can?
I can, Miss.
I can, Miss.
I can,
Your
Miss.
name?
Nabila, Miss.
Nabila, please read
I can,
the
Miss.
paragraph.
Obama returned to Honolulu in 1971. He lived with his maternal grandparents until his graduation from high school in 1979. After that, Obama moved to Los Angeles to study at Occidental College for 2 years. He then transferred to Columbia University in New York City.
Okay, thank you, Nabila. Who can read the fourth paragraph?
Miss.
What's your name?
Angela,
am
Miss.
Angela, please read the fourth paragraph.
Obama entered Harvard Law School in late 1988. He was selected as an editor of the Law Review based on his grade and competition. In 1919, he became the first Black president of the Harvard Law Review. He graduated with GD magna cum laude from Harvard in 1989.
Yes, thank you, Angela. In the example, the first paragraph is introduction of biography text, and the second and third paragraph is a series of events, and the last paragraph is reorientation. Do you understand of the generic structure of
Yes,
this
Miss.
text?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Now, please find the simple past tense on this text. On this text, who can find the example of simple past tense of this text?
I can, Miss.
What's your name?
Rahel Amelia.
Okay, Rahel. Where is the simple past tense on this text?
His father was Kenyan named Barack Obama.
Yes. Anyone who can give another example simple past tense of this text? In this text, so many simple past tense. Maybe almost all the sentence use simple past tense. Who can give another example of simple past tense in the text?
I can.
I can, Miss.
What's your name?
Monica.
Okay, Monica.
Obama moved to Los Angeles and studied at Occidental College for 2 years.
Yes, you're right. The simple past tense is move, because this is verb to and studied. This is simple past tense of this sentence. And then who can find the social function of this text? What is the social function of this text? Who can answer? What the social function?
Ayam siapa tuh?
The social function of this text is to inform to the reader about Barack Obama's life. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
And then who can find the extant verb of this text? Who can find the extant verb? Sylvia Wahyuningtyas, can you find the extant verb of this text? Extant verb is study, return, move. So many extant verb on this text, yes. Do you understand the generic structure, social function, and language features of this text?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now is time to question. Who can read this text?
I can, Miss.
What's your name?
Nabila, Miss.
Okay, Nabila, please read this text.
Ki Hajar Dewantara, first name is Raden Mas Suwardi Suryaningrat. He was born in Yogyakarta on May 2, 1889. He came from a family environment, Yogyakarta Police, non-tales. It is very simple and would like to close with people. At the age of 40 years, according to the count of Caka Raden Mas Suwardi Suryaningrat, renamed Ki Hajar Dewantara. The goal change the name is so he can freely close the people.
Okay, thank you, Nabila. This is example of the short biography, yes. This is, can you find the simple past tense of this text?
I can miss
What's your name?
Nabila.
Okay, Nabila. Where is the simple
He-
past tense?
He came from a family environment Yogyakarta Palace.
Yes, true. Came is the verb to, and this is simple past tense. Do you understand, guys? The other example of simple past tense, can you find? He was born. This is simple past tense and often used on biographic text. And on May to 1889, this is example of linking verb to do with time. This is the example of linking verb. And do you know what the social function of this text? Who can answer what the social function of this text?
I am
Okay, what's your name?
Monica, Miss.
Okay, Monica, what is social function of this text?
Ki Hajar Dewantara versus Raden Mas Sowardi Suryaningrat.
Social function is like to inform the reader. Like so this text the social function of this text is to inform to the reader about Ki Hajar Dewantara. Do you understand how to find the social function? Do you understand, guys?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Now time to answer the question. The first question, why Raden Mas Sowardi Suryaningrat changed his name? Who can answer?
I can miss
What's your name?
I can miss.
Nabila miss.
Okay, Nabila, please answer.
My answer is D, because he can be close to the people.
Yes, you are right. It's correct. Okay, thank you, Nabila. And next question. When and where Ki Hajar Dewantara born? Who can answer?
I
I can miss. I can miss.
What's your name?
Mirna miss.
Mirna Elfitri. Please answer.
Number 2. When and where Ki Hajar Dewantara born? C miss. In Yogyakarta, 1 May, Descon 1889.
On my, not one my. On my, yes.
On my.
Okay, your answer is correct. Next question. Who can read the text?
I can miss.
Who can read the text?
I can miss
What's your name?
Nabila.
Okay. The first,
Albert
only the
Einstein.
first paragraph, yes. Only the first
Okay.
paragraph.
I can miss.
Albert Einstein was born in Ulm, Germany on March 14, 1879. As a child, Einstein revealed an extraordinary curiosity
Curiosity.
for understanding the mysteries of
Science.
science.
Next,
Moving first to Italy and then to Switzerland,
Switzerland.
the young prodigy graduated from high school in 1896.
Okay, thank you, Nabila. Next, the second
I can
paragraph.
miss.
What's your
I
name?
can miss.
I can miss. Mirna miss.
Okay, Mirna.
In 1905, while working a patent clerk in Bern, with Switzerland, Einstein had what come to be known as his annus mirabilis, or miracle years. It
Miracle.
was during this time that the young physicist obtained his doctorate degree and published four of his most influential research papers,
Research.
including the special theory of relativity.
Okay, thank you, Mirna. Please improve your pronunciation, right? Next, the third paragraph.
I can, Miss.
What's your name?
Miss.
Fatima.
Okay, Fatima.
10 years later, in 1915, Einstein completed his general theory of relativity, and in 1921, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics.
Basic, yes. Okay, next, the last paragraph. What's your name?
Rahel.
Okay, Rahel, please read the last paragraph.
Einstein emigrated to the United States in 1933 and took up residence in Princeton, New Jersey, professorship at the prestigious Institute of Advanced Study. He died in 18 in Princeton, New Jersey, US.
Okay, thank you, Rahel. Your pronunciation is good. Now we can find the social function of this text. Do you know what the social function? Who can answer?
I can.
Okay, Fatima, please answer what is the social function of this text.
The text tells about Einstein to the reader.
To inform
the reader about the Einstein life.
Yes. It's true, give applause. And we can find the simple past tense of this text. Who can find the simple past tense of this text?
I can.
What's your name?
Rahel Amelia.
Okay, Rahel.
Wait a minute. Einstein emigrated to the United States in 1933 and took up residence in Princeton, New Jersey, and professorship at the prestigious Institute of Advanced Study.
Yes, the emigrated is use simple past tense. Do you understand? You find the simple past tense of biography text.
Yes.
Do you understand, guys? How to
Yes,
find
miss.
the simple
Yes,
past
miss.
tense on a biography text? What the orientation of this text? Do you know where is the paragraph contains the orientation or introduction?
Paragraph 1.
Yes, the first
Sessionnya ya, Albert.
First paragraph.
yes. Yes, the first paragraph is orientation. And then, do you know the series of event of this text?
Second and third paragraph.
Yes, you're right. But I think the last paragraph also is serious because this biography text not contains a orientation. Reorientation is optional. Might be sometimes the text have no the reorientation. So the second, the third, and the fourth paragraph is series of events. Do you understand?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Now time to answer the question. The question is, when did Einstein graduate from high school? Who can answer?
I can.
I can miss.
Rista Juita. Please answer.
When did Einstein get for his school? B. Miss. In 1896.
Yes. Where you find the answer of the text? in the last sentence of first paragraph. Okay. The next question, what does Annus Mirabels mean? Who can answer?
I can
I
miss.
can miss.
I can miss. I can miss.
What's your name?
Miss.
Mirna, Miss.
Okay, Mirna, please. Answer.
Miss. A Miss Miracle Year.
Where you can find the answer on the second paragraph and on the second paragraph in sentence 1. Okay. The last question is, what felt was instant awarded the Nobel Prize? Who can
I
answer?
can miss.
I can miss.
I can miss.
Agnes Novena Sitorus, can you answer the question? Hello, Agnes. Are you still with me?
I can Miss.
I can miss.
I can Miss.
Give a chance to your friend to answer the question.
I can Miss.
Or Noranita, can you answer the question?
Miss her.
It's wrong.
I can
I
miss.
can Miss. I can
I
Miss.
can
I
miss.
can miss. It's
What's
I
your
can
name?
Miss.
Nabila miss.
Fatima can.
Mirna, Miss.
Nabila miss.
I can
Always Nabila, Mirna, Fatima.
Mirna, Miss.
Give your friend a chance to answer the question. Jeremy, please answer the question.
I can Miss. I can Miss.
Jeremy,
Abdi Miss. I can Abdi Miss.
Abdi, please.
Jeremy Miss.
Abdi, please answer the question.
I can Abdi Miss.
What?
I can miss. I can miss. I can miss.
So many want to answer this question.
Miss.
I want to give a chance to
Pero
Veronica.
I can miss.
What's your name?
Krista.
What's your name?
Jeremy Miss.
Noranisa miss.
Noranisa.
miss. Demis Species.
Yes. The correct answer is. Okay, do you understand about the material of biography text?
Yes, miss.
Miss.
Who can
Yes, miss.
Yes, Miss.
Jeremy Miss.
who can explain about the generic structure of biography text? Who can answer the generic structure? Mirna Elfitri, can you explain what the generic structure of biography text? Or Fatima Adita, can you explain about what the generic structure of biography text?
Orientation.
And then serious and reorientation.
And reorientation.
Yes, I think you have you was understand. And now I want to you explain about the language features of biography text. Who can answer what the language features of biography text?
I can miss.
What's your name?
Monica miss.
Okay, Monica. What the language features? What are the language features of biography text?
The first is a specific name of the people informed in the biography.
And then
Second is a simple past tense, or the final paragraph could also include the present tense.
next,
The third is as liking word to the with time.
linking word.
Linking.
Next,
The fourth is as action verb.
okay, thank you, Monica.
Welcome.
I think you
Welcome.
you understood about this material, and now any question before I give you a task? Any question?
No, Miss.
No,
Do you
Miss.
understand?
Yes, I'm understand.
Yes.
Okay. I want to ask you what the difficulty that you find during this activity.
Repeat, Miss.
What the difficulty that you find during this activity? Kesulitan. Ada kesulitan yang kalian temukan during this activity?
Mencari fungsional social function itu, Miss.
Social function. Oh, it's easy. I think it's easy because we just focus on specific names and we read the text. We can find the social function of that of the text. The important, we have to know specific people on the text. Yes, you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Any question? Okay, if there is no more question, I will give you a task. The task is write a short biography text about national hero that you know by using guidelines we learned. Do you understand about the task? Do you understand, guys, about the task?
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
Miss.
Or any question about this task?
I think no, Miss.
Okay. Do the test in your test book and take a picture of it and then send it to my WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, Miss.
The deadline. The deadline before you exam. Before you do the exam. Okay. Any question about the test? Any question, guys?
Miss.
I think no, Miss.
Okay. I think that's all for our meeting today. And good luck for your exam and do your best. Okay? Do your best
Okay, Miss.
for your exam.
Okay, Miss. Thank you,
Okay.
Miss.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.